Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. It is Tuesday, the 22nd of June, which means only one thing. England's penultimate game in the group is tonight against Czech Republic. Make sure you join me for that on the Just Joe Football Show. I'll be going live at 7:45. We've got loads to get into in today's video. Before we do that, like, comment, share. Please subscribe to the channel as well. We are literally like 300 people now, there or thereabouts, off hitting 4K. We want to get to 5K before the season starts. There's over 50% of you that aren't subscribed as well, so please subscribe to the channel. And that's enough from me. Let's get into the video. So guys, we're going to start first of all with Alioski. Obviously, North Macedonia crashed out of the Euros last night, losing 3-0 to Netherlands. And it's now, for me, decision time. It is make or break time for Alioski. He's had a decent Euros by, his performances. I know North Macedonia didn't win a game, but he got himself on the score sheet. He takes set pieces. We know that he's been linked with moves to Turkey, Fenerbahce. That team have been mentioned. There's also CSKA Moscow. So there is a host of clubs after Alioski. There's a deal on the table for him from Leeds United. What gives me a little bit nervousness over whether or not he stays is the fact that he's still not signed that deal. He's put himself well and truly in the shop window during the Euros. And it's now Euro over for North Macedonia. Time's up. So it's now decision time. Obviously, we know in 8-9 days' time, it's the 1st of July, he will officially be a free agent. The fact that he's not signed the deal yet, I think he's moving on. And if these figures of 20K, 40K a week, plus from CSKA Moscow are to be true, I think he moves on, which then means Leeds, obviously, we're requiring a left-back anyway, but we may need to dip back into the market unless Bielsa thinks that Leif Davis is ready or Dallas will switch back there if we get this new midfielder we've been linked to. But it's time for decision now. It's decision time for Alioski. The club can't wait forever. We can't wait forever. He can't wait forever. So it's time to make that decision. And now North Macedonia are out of the Euros. He may go on a little break, but ultimately in a week and a half's time, he's a free agent. Therefore, he's not getting a wage. So he's going to have to sign somewhere. Will it be Leeds? Will it be another club on the continent? Let me know in the comments. I'm hopeful he stays. I want him to stay at the football club. He'd be a great squad player. We know he's well versed in Bielsa methods. We know he can do a job. So I hope he stays. But it's now or never. Let me know in the comments if Alioski will be here past the 1st of July. We're now going to talk about Nandez again. He keeps being linked. And, I actually posed a question yesterday to Baron Cross on Leeds United Live. And him and Joe Donahue were speaking about it. And they said, look, there's a 36 million euro buyout clause. We're not exercising that. If we were that desperate on this guy, surely we would have exercised that deal. But it's still being reported in Italy. And it seems to only be in Italy, whether it's his agent or just the Italian press with the Radrizzani link, Cagliari, I'm not sure. But it's one that will not go away. And the Uruguayan has been linked again with a move to Elland Road. Obviously, we know that he'll be featuring in the Copa America, so there's time there as well. But in Italy, they're claiming Marcelo Bielsa will make it his priority to tempt the 25-year-old to come to the Premier League. We know he's wanted by clubs like Roma. I'm not sure if Marcelo Bielsa is that keen on him to make it his priority, but that's what they're saying in Italy. It will come at a hefty fee. We know that his release clause is 36 million euros. But the rumours refuse to die down. As the weeks go by, we constantly are being linked to him. Are we willing to break that transfer record for Nandez? I'm not so sure. It keeps getting water poured on it from a UK perspective or an English media perspective, our local journalist. And apparently, Nandez is unconvinced. So another report in Italy says Leeds look set to miss out on him because it's been reported that he's not convinced by Leeds and he's willing to wait until after the Copa America is finished to see which other clubs show their hand. Obviously, he's playing his trade in Serie A. Roma are interested. Apparently, Inter are also interested, who won Serie A. They could offer Champions League football as well, which is obviously a massive plus. And for me, the fact that Nandez apparently isn't keen on a move to Leeds tells me that that's not the midfielder we're after. We heard yesterday in Graham Smith's report, and we continue to hear, we heard that Leeds United are confident of getting that midfielder signature signed, sealed, delivered, no problems. They believe there'll be problems with the winger. They've got competition for the left back, but the midfielder, they reckon it's done, signed, sealed, delivered. So for me, Nandez is a non-starter. I keep mentioning him. He doesn't want to come apparently to Italy. And I'm not sure Leeds really want this guy. 36 million euros, it's a lot of money. And as we keep getting told, Victor Orta is confident of getting this midfielder. From reports that we're hearing in Italy, that doesn't sound like a confident Nandez deal to be done, you know, because apparently he didn't want to come here. So, yeah, I don't think Nandez is going to end up being a Leeds United player, but we'll have to watch this space. Stranger things have happened. Back to the left-back race as well. This is the first time this has been linked. Apparently, Leeds are interested in Liverpool fullback Neco Williams. He's expected to leave Anfield this summer, like a lot of their defenders. And according to the Liverpool Echo, the Welsh international left-back is wanted by Leeds United. Obviously, he's found hard to get game time when you're up against, you know, Andy Robertson, which goes without saying. And apparently Leeds have expressed a genuine interest in the player and are known to be in the market for a left-back this summer. Certainly one to keep an eye on, reports the Liverpool Echo. I think it's an easy link to make. He's a left-back. Leeds want a left-back. I don't see Neco Williams being that left-back. But then again, remember, there's an unnamed left-back out there. Maybe it is Neco Williams. We reported yesterday Orta's got scouts at the Euros. Maybe he's seen Neco Williams when he's been looking at, you know, Yukoslu or Tufan when Wales played Turkey. You just don't know. There's an unnamed left-back out there. Maybe it is Neco Williams. We'll have to watch this space. One deal that won't be getting done and one player that looks like will be staying is Kiko Casilla. Obviously, I reported a couple of days ago now that Leeds United were looking to hijack Norwich's bid for Angus Gunn. It's not worked out, even if indeed we were, but it's not worked out because he is due to sign a deal with the Canaries very, very shortly. We reported, as I say, earlier this month that Leeds were making attempts to hijack the deal. We'd been interested in him before he moved to City from Southampton, but apparently the medical is now booked for a 5.5 million move to Norwich. So, you know, it doesn't look like Gunn's going to be competing with Meslier for a first-team place. It looks like he's going to Norwich, and it looks like we're going to be stuck with Kiko Casilla, at least until the end of his deal, you would imagine. We know it's silly season as well, as is always with the transfer. Apparently Tottenham are now interested in Calvin Phillips. So that's Tottenham, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, probably every club. You know, I've just made that Bayern Munich one up, but I'm surprised they're interested in him now because he was apparently really, really poor against Scotland. So therefore, you know, he's not as good as we all thought he was. You know, I don't know what's going on there with the KP situation. One thing I know for certain is, though, he will still be a Leeds player come the start of the season. 100% Tottenham. I mean, they can't even appoint a manager, so I don't know how they're going to, you know, look to buy players. I mean, Man City bid 100 million plus a player swap deal for Kane yesterday. So, you know, Tottenham are in disarray. Tottenham are in the mud. There's no way Calvin Phillips is going there. One player that is leaving, as I reported to you weeks back, Ollie Casey, has now agreed a 3-year deal with Championship New Boys Blackpool. So that's just a formality. That will come out official very, very soon. And just to finish, guys, we've got some lovely little images to share with you. Of course, most pressures made at the Euro 2020 so far. Is it no surprise to see Calvin Phillips and Matthias Klick up there with Morale and Lod? So, I mean, we shouldn't be shocked, should we? Most pressures in a side, of course, it was going to be Leeds players. Imagine if Elland was there. Imagine if Harrison were there. It'd all be Leeds players. But it's no surprise that these boys can carry it after playing a 38-game season for Bielsa straight into a Euros and still be there for most pressures. What about Bielsa burnout, though? It's because it's not real, guys. Bielsa burnout is a fallacy. Can you hear me, Karen Carney? You know what I mean? They're still doing it in the Euros. And just finally, guys, we have now got Fantasy Premier League prices. These are your picks for Leeds United players. You've got Meslier, Cooper, Rafinha, and, of course, Patrick Bamford. There's the prices. Listen, I'd love to go through it in some more detail with you, but FPL, I'm absolutely pants at. I don't know about bench boost, triple captain, all this stuff. It just confuses me. I'm a simple guy. I just want This is how many transfers you get over a season. This is your team. Switch in, switch out. None of this bench boost, triple captain stuff. But that's just me. But for those that do like FPL, make sure you check them out. The full Leeds United playlist has been announced. I know that Dallas has now been moved to a midfielder when previously he was a defender and people were banging in points. But obviously that's switched up now anyway. So you FPL players will no doubt be disappointed with that. But thank you, as always, for watching the Daily Leeds. I'm getting so many positive comments. I absolutely love it. Thank you, everyone, for supporting the channel. Subscribe to it, of course. We're nearly at 4K. Let's get that there as soon as possible. Comment on this video, like it if you could, and, of course, get your notification bell on, because tonight I'll be back with you at 8:15 before England take on the Czech Republic. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in a bit. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.